Have you ever felt that no matter what you achieve, it's never enough? This question strikes at the heart of a common human experience. Many of us find ourselves constantly chasing after the next big thing, believing it will bring us lasting happiness and satisfaction. But what if this pursuit is actually keeping us from true fulfillment? In today's world, we're bombarded with messages telling us that success and happiness come from external sources. We're led to believe that if we just get that promotion, buy that new car, or reach a certain level of fame, we'll finally feel content. But time and time again, we find that these external accomplishments leave us wanting more. This video explores why living in the external world, focused solely on material success and outward achievements, will never truly satisfy us. We'll dive into the reasons behind this phenomenon and discover how shifting our focus inward can lead to lasting contentment and personal growth. Society places a huge emphasis on material success. From a young age, we're taught that our worth is tied to our accomplishments, possessions, and status. We set goals like earning more money, gaining recognition in our field, or acquiring the latest gadgets. While these pursuits aren't inherently bad, they often become the sole measure of our happiness and success. The problem with this approach is that it ignores a fundamental aspect of human nature: our ability to adapt quickly to new circumstances. This phenomenon is known as the hedonic treadmill. When we achieve a goal or acquire something new, we experience a brief surge of happiness. But soon, that feeling fades, and we return to our baseline level of satisfaction. This leads us to set our sights on the next target, believing that it will bring lasting happiness. It's like running on a treadmill. We're expending a lot of energy, but we're not really getting anywhere. Let's look at how this plays out in real life. You might work hard for years to get a promotion, thinking it will make you happy. When you finally get it, you feel great for a while. But soon, the excitement wears off and you start focusing on the next level up. Or maybe you save up to buy your dream car. You love it at first, but after a few months it becomes just another possession. You start eyeing newer models or different luxury items. This cycle can go on indefinitely, always leaving you wanting more. Another issue with seeking satisfaction in the external world is the illusion of control it creates. We often believe that if we can just arrange our external circumstances perfectly, we'll be happy. We try to control our environment, other people's actions, and future events, but the reality is that we have limited influence over many aspects of our lives. This attempt to control the uncontrollable leads to stress and frustration. We become anxious when things don't go according to plan, or when others don't behave as we think they should. We spend valuable time and energy trying to manipulate situations that are ultimately beyond our control. This approach not only fails to bring lasting satisfaction, but often increases our unhappiness. In today's interconnected world, another factor that contributes to our dissatisfaction is the constant comparison with others. Social media platforms give us unprecedented access to the highlights of other people's lives. We see carefully curated images of success, beauty, and happiness. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing our everyday lives to these idealized versions of reality. This comparison game fuels feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. We may start to believe that everyone else is doing better, having more fun, or achieving greater success than we are. This leads to a never-ending cycle of trying to keep up with or surpass others. But no matter how much we achieve, there will always be someone who seems to have more or be doing better. This constant comparison robs us of the ability to appreciate our own progress and the unique aspects of our lives. One of the key reasons why external rewards fail to bring lasting satisfaction is their fleeting nature. Achievements, material possessions, and external validation provide only short-lived happiness. The excitement of a new purchase fades, the thrill of an accomplishment diminishes, the praise from others becomes a distant memory. This transient nature of external rewards creates a constant need for more. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much we pour in, it never stays full. We find ourselves always chasing the next high, the next accomplishment, the next purchase. This creates a cycle of temporary highs followed by lows, never allowing us to experience sustained contentment. So if external pursuits can't bring lasting satisfaction, where should we turn? The answer lies in shifting our focus inward. By developing our inner world, we can find a more stable and enduring sense of fulfillment. One powerful way to do this is by cultivating self-awareness and mindfulness. These practices help us understand our thoughts, emotions, and motivations better. When we're more aware of our inner landscape, we can make choices that align with our true values and desires, rather than being swayed by external pressures or fleeting impulses. Mindfulness also allows us to fully experience and appreciate the present moment. Instead of always looking ahead to the next goal or comparing ourselves to others, we can find joy and satisfaction in what's happening right now. This doesn't mean we stop setting goals or striving for improvement. Rather, it means we learn to balance future aspirations with present contentment. Another crucial aspect of finding inner satisfaction is developing gratitude. When we're constantly focused on what we lack or what we want next, we overlook the abundance that already exists in our lives. Practicing gratitude shifts our attention to the positive aspects of our current situation. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about recognizing and appreciating the good things, big and small, that we experience each day. It could be as simple as enjoying a warm cup of coffee, having a meaningful conversation with a friend, or appreciating our health. Regular gratitude practice can significantly impact our overall well-being. It helps us maintain perspective when faced with challenges and increases our resilience. By focusing on what we're thankful for, we create a positive feedback loop that enhances our mood and outlook on life. As we shift our focus inward, we often discover a need for purpose beyond material success. Many people find that even after achieving their external goals, they still feel a sense of emptiness or lack of direction. This is because humans have an inherent need for meaning and purpose in their lives. Finding purpose involves connecting with our deeper values and beliefs. It's about asking ourselves what truly matters to us and how we want to contribute to the world. This might involve exploring our passions, engaging in activities that feel meaningful, or finding ways to help others. When we align our actions with our sense of purpose, we experience a deeper level of satisfaction. Our daily activities take on new significance because they're connected to something larger than ourselves. This sense of purpose provides a stable foundation for happiness that isn't dependent on external circumstances or achievements. Building inner resilience is another crucial aspect of finding lasting satisfaction. Life inevitably comes with challenges and setbacks. If our happiness is solely dependent on external factors, these difficulties can easily derail us. However, when we develop inner strength, we're better equipped to navigate life's ups and downs. Resilience involves developing the ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt to change, and to keep going in the face of obstacles. It's not about avoiding negative emotions or pretending everything is always fine. Rather, it's about developing the inner resources to cope with difficulties effectively. Part of building resilience is practicing self-compassion. This means treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially when we're struggling or have made mistakes. Self-compassion allows us to learn and grow from our experiences without harsh self-judgment. It provides a stable base of self-worth that isn't dependent on external validation or success. Creating lasting contentment goes beyond individual practices. It also involves recognizing the importance of our relationships and community connections. Humans are social beings, and our interactions with others play a significant role in our overall well-being. Investing time and energy in building meaningful relationships can provide a deep sense of satisfaction that material possessions can't match. These connections offer support during difficult times, share in our joys, and provide a sense of belonging. Whether it's strengthening bonds with family, nurturing friendships, or engaging with our community, these relationships contribute significantly to our happiness and sense of purpose. Another shift that can lead to greater satisfaction is focusing on experiences rather than possessions. Research has shown that spending money on experiences tends to bring more lasting happiness than buying material goods. Experiences create memories that we can revisit and share with others. They often involve social connections and provide opportunities for personal growth and learning. This doesn't mean we should never buy things we need or enjoy. However, it suggests that allocating more of our resources, time, money, and energy towards meaningful experiences can lead to greater overall satisfaction. So, how can we start making this shift from external to internal sources of satisfaction? Here are some practical steps to consider. Practice mindfulness. Set aside time each day for mindfulness meditation, or simply pay more attention to your thoughts and feelings throughout the day. Keep a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. This simple practice can significantly shift your focus to the positive aspects of your life. Clarify your values. Spend some time reflecting on what truly matters to you. What kind of person do you want to be? What impact do you want to have on the world? Set intrinsic goals. While external goals have their place, make sure you're also setting goals related to personal growth, learning, and experiences. Nurture relationships. Make an effort to strengthen your connections with others. Reach out to friends, spend quality time with family, or get involved in your community. Limit social media. Be mindful of how much time you spend comparing your life to others online. Consider a digital detox or setting boundaries around social media use. Practice self-compassion. When you face setbacks or make mistakes, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Talk to yourself as you would to a good friend. Engage in activities that bring you joy. Make time for hobbies and pursuits that you find inherently rewarding, regardless of any external outcomes. Volunteer or help others. Contributing to something larger than yourself can provide a sense of meaning and purpose. Reflect regularly. Take time to check in with yourself. Are your actions aligned with your values? Are you spending your time and energy on what truly matters to you? Remember, shifting your focus from external to internal sources of satisfaction is a process. It takes time and practice to change ingrained habits and thought patterns. Be patient with yourself as you explore these new approaches. It's also important to note that this shift doesn't mean completely ignoring the external world or never striving for goals. The aim is to find a balance, to pursue external objectives while maintaining an internal locus of control and a stable sense of self-worth. As you begin to cultivate more internal sources of satisfaction, you may notice some changes. You might find yourself less swayed by societal pressures or others' opinions. You may feel a greater sense of peace and contentment, even when external circumstances aren't perfect. You might discover new depths to your relationships as you engage more authentically with others. You may also find that your external pursuits become more enjoyable and less stressful. When your sense of worth isn't tied to the outcome, you can approach goals and challenges with a more balanced perspective. Success becomes something to appreciate rather than a necessary condition for happiness. This journey of shifting from external to internal sources of satisfaction is ongoing. There will likely be times when you fall back into old patterns of thinking or behavior. That's normal and okay. The key is to notice when this happens and gently guide yourself back to your inner resources. True satisfaction comes from within. It's not about having a perfect life or achieving every goal. It's about developing the inner strength, awareness, and resilience to appreciate and find meaning in life as it is, while still working towards what you want to create. By focusing on cultivating your inner world, you open yourself up to a deeper, more enduring form of happiness. You become less dependent on external circumstances and more able to find joy and meaning in everyday moments. This internal focus doesn't just benefit you, it also positively impacts those around you as you become more grounded, authentic, and present in your interactions. Why satisfaction can't be found solely in the external world? Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Where have you been seeking satisfaction? How might shifting your focus inward change your experience? Remember, this isn't about completely abandoning external goals or ignoring the material aspects of life. It's about finding a balance and recognizing that true lasting satisfaction comes from within. By cultivating your inner world, you create a stable foundation of contentment that can weather life's inevitable ups and downs. The journey to inner satisfaction is personal and unique for each individual. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to be curious, open, and willing to explore. Try different approaches, see what resonates with you, and be patient with the process. As you move forward, carry with you the understanding that you already possess everything you need for true satisfaction. It's not out there in the world, waiting to be found or achieved. It's within you, waiting to be uncovered and nurtured. So the next time you find yourself caught up in the pursuit of external satisfaction, pause. Take a deep breath. Remember that the peace and contentment you seek are available to you right now, at this moment. They're not dependent on what you achieve, own, or how others perceive you. They come from your connection to yourself, your values, and the present moment. By shifting your focus inward and cultivating your inner resources, you open yourself up to a richer, more fulfilling life experience. You become more resilient in the face of challenges, more appreciative of life's simple pleasures, and more authentic in your relationships. This shift doesn't happen overnight. It's a lifelong journey of growth and self-discovery. But with each step you take towards inner satisfaction, you create a more stable, meaningful, and joyful life. You become less swayed by the constant demands and distractions of the external world and more tuned in to your own inner wisdom and values. So, are you ready to begin this journey? Are you willing to look beyond the external world for satisfaction and explore the richness of your inner landscape? The choice is yours, and the potential rewards are immeasurable. True satisfaction isn't about having more or being more. It's about recognizing and appreciating the fullness of who you are and what you have right now. It's about aligning your life with your deepest values and finding meaning in your daily experiences. As you move forward from this video, carry with you the knowledge that lasting satisfaction is within your reach. It doesn't require drastic changes in your external circumstances. It simply requires a shift in focus and a willingness to nurture your inner world. Take small steps each day to cultivate mindfulness, gratitude, and self-awareness. Invest in meaningful relationships and experiences. Align your actions with your values and sense of purpose. Be kind and compassionate with yourself as you navigate this journey. And most importantly, remember that you are enough just as you are. Your worth isn't determined by your achievements, possessions, or status. It's inherent in your being. By recognizing and honoring this truth, you open the door to a deeper, more enduring form of satisfaction, one that comes from within and can't be shaken by external circumstances. So as you go about your day, pay attention to where you're seeking satisfaction. Are you looking outward or inward? And how might shifting your focus change your experience of life? The answers to these questions have the power to transform not just your own life, but also your impact on the world around you. Thank you for taking the time to explore this important topic. May your journey towards inner satisfaction be rich, rewarding, and filled with discovery. Remember, the most valuable treasures are often found not in the world around us, but in the depths of our own being. Here's to uncovering those treasures and living a life of true, lasting satisfaction.